Hi everyone, welcome to Zanj Spirituality. My name is Zanj and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Cancer. So before I begin, I would just like to let you guys know that I'm switching things around, or I'm switching decks. Um, I've been on YouTube for 2 weeks now and I've been using a deck that I recently purchased, and I didn't really feel the connection to that deck. I was using the Archangel Power tarot cards. I didn't feel a connection, so I've decided that I was just gonna go with the decks that I normally use for my individual readings. So I'm gonna be using the Modern Witch Tarot deck as my main deck, and then the Light Seer Tarot cards as my clarifier. And then I have a few more clarifiers that I will be using, or um, specific decks for love, or just more answers, like I have the angel answer cards and the romance angel cards. So if I have to pull those, I will. I don't pull them for every reading that I do. So but in any case, I'm gonna start doing these readings with these new decks. Hopefully you guys could relate to the messages more, and I hope they resonate with you. Okay, so let's begin. This reading is for Cancer. So I'm going to do my normal 2 shuffles. Whatever falls from the deck, it's the messages that your guides want you to know. Okay, so they're just flipping out. So we have the 7 of Wands, we have the Hanged Man or Hanged One, we have the Page of Swords, we have the 3 of Wands, we have the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. And the overall energy for this reading is the Star. So that was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you recently walked away from something that you just didn't find fulfilling. It may have been something to do with work or working with people, but the decision you made to walk away was something that did bring you clarity. It brought you joy. You just feel much better about walking away. You have something coming in pretty fast, though. You have something coming in pretty fast. You know, you've done a lot of reflecting. Um, hmm. Whatever happened, there's a lot of cards here. So whatever happened changed your perspective in a lot of things, the way you saw things. Um, let's just start clarifying. Let's start with the 7 of Wands. You felt like you've had to defend yourself. What made you feel like you had to be defensive, or you had to stand your ground? We're not going to take all these cards. So we have 2 of Pentacles. You felt like you had to juggle something. Okay. What I could see, what I'm sensing, is that you were going through some sort of like awakening, and you were also in some kind of partnership that that you felt it's either or. It's either I'm gonna go on my path and figure out spirituality, or I could stay here with someone who I don't feel is serving me. Okay. And you've decided, I feel like you've decided to go on that spiritual journey. And you felt like you've had to stand your ground on what you were believing in. Okay, so then we have the hanged man. You started to see things in a way that you started looking at things totally differently. You started viewing people around you with a different light. You were just, yeah, you were seeing them totally different. You started having um this knowledge of your your spiritual journey. You started studying things. You started you started being true to yourself. Once you decided to go on this journey, you decided you were going to be true to yourself. um you weren't going to be emotional about it. You were just going to start working on yourself. And if it meant that you had to cut certain things out your life and people out your life, that's what you were going to do. So this journey here, it was taking you down this whole different road. And there were just people who weren't understanding what you were going through. They thought you were going through some type of phase where you were going to snap out of it, but you didn't. So let's clarify the hanged one. Okay, nothing came out for the hanged one. So basically, you decided you were gonna start looking at things in a whole different light. Okay, you were gonna just regenerate yourself. You were gonna change into what you wanted to change to be a better person, the person that that you're meant to be. You wanted this transition to go smooth, but apparently it didn't go as smooth as you wanted. There were, there's people who just didn't believe in what you believed in. They didn't believe in you. So we have the Page of Swords. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, and you have the World here, okay? What's clarifying the Page of Swords is the World. Okay, so with the Page of Swords, you literally was coming into your new self, okay? You are on the spiritual journey, and you're finding out that you're a whole different person. You have these gifts that you've never knew that you had. You've learned the magic of meditation. You started doing things like yoga, probably, just taking care of yourself. You've learned self-care. You learned that you are so much stronger than you thought. Okay? As I said, this new person that you were becoming was very confusing to people in your life. They knew you one way, but you were just seeing for yourself that you're totally, you could be a much more powerful person. A person that could make success for themselves, who could be content, who could be you never even knew that you had a spiritual journey. You didn't know that that was coming to you. It seems like you've had some sort of spiritual awakening, and you were just like, oh my gosh, this is so different. It feels good. And you realize that this journey, although it was hard, although you've had to heal so much of yourself, but the healing brought this whole new um fulfillment within you. You started feeling complete. You started feeling the ultimate change that within yourself that you never knew was there. So let's clarify the Three of Wands. So within this journey, because I'm looking at the Three of Wands as a journey, you've had to heal your broken heart. Okay? Okay. You've had to heal your broken heart, and you knew that healing yourself, you were going to have to break hearts. Because as I said, people just did not understand what was happening to you, this big change you were going through. But you knew within yourself that as you healed, you would have to start cutting people off. Okay? You would have to start cutting situations out of your life. You would have to start changing the things that you normally did, things that you indulged in. You were going to have to start changing those. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. So you've had some partnerships, people you were working with, people you were friends with, lovers. What do we have to say about those? So we have Nine of Swords. Yeah. So those people saw the shift. They saw your growth. They didn't like it. Okay? They did not like it. They wanted you to go back to being the old you. But you just were too determined. You're determined. You're determined. You were like, no, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to work on me. They knew what was coming. You know, day after day, they saw your change. They saw your growth. They knew it was coming. They were already, from the beginning, starting to feel that anxiety, starting to feel the sadness of losing what they once knew. They felt that you were going to walk away. They felt it. So you walked away. I'm not going to clarify the walking away because that's very clear. You walked away, and what I want to clarify is the Knight of Swords. But what I know this is saying is once you walked away, your spiritual growth came in so fast. It came in so fast. You know, this energy here, it may have came in fast when you walked away, but it showed that, you know, it showed how brave you were, the strength it took. Okay? It shows how you just wanted goodness for yourself. But at the same time, it shows that it caused destruction. It caused destruction to other people. Okay? It caused destruction to those who you was partnering up with. The Three of Pentacles is back here again. But then we also got the wheel that fell from the deck. Okay? This was something that was meant to happen. This was fate. This was, you know, this was your life coming into full circle. It was like a completion. This was just what was meant to happen. It was supposed to happen this way. Your guides, you know, once you came on that journey, your spiritual journey, you were supposed to cut these people out your life, cut these negative situations that was going on out your life. You were supposed to have a bunch of new beginnings from cutting all the negative energy out your life. Which once you did, you felt rejuvenated. You felt the need to celebrate. You felt freedom. You felt so good about yourself. This was what was supposed to be for you. You know, you wish you could have done it so much sooner, but it was supposed to happen when it was supposed to happen, how it was supposed to happen. Once again, your overall energy is the Star. And I'm going to clarify this Star right now. You know, you've had so much faith within yourself. You kept the optimism, okay? You knew what you wanted. once this journey began. And that's exactly what you got. So let's clarify this star. So what you know, this journey from beginning to end, this journey, it was a true headache for you. Look at him holding his head. It was a headache. But you knew that once you got past this headache, the freedom you would be feeling. So do you see this person here who looks like they're just rejoicing? Ooh, let me move this back a little. You see that person? That looks like they're rejoicing in the background. This is how you feel right now. Okay? So the faith you had, the inspirations you had, they came in fast as soon as you decided, you've made all your decisions that, oh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I'm going to take spirituality in. I'm going to take my newfound faith and I'm going to run with it. And it turned, and in turn, you became the Queen of Wands. Okay? So, in turn, you felt very self-assured. It brought cheerfulness into your life. It brought whole new energies into your life. You've met people who was walking the same path as you were. It brought creativity into your life. You decide, you've started doing things that you feel like you were meant to do. You started working on new projects. You've had so much more passion for yourself. You were more, methodical, and you had so much more inner strength. Things were coming in fast, but you were just like, you know what? I'm just going to roll with these and take them all in, and I'm going to become this new person. And I'm loving the person I'm becoming. And the people who were meant to be in your life, they love the person that you've become. They celebrating with you. Okay? You've let go of people who were holding you back. Even if you were in relationships with these people, you let them go. You let them go. And, they're going through it. They're possibly still going through it. They're still feeling, the loss. They'll be okay. They will be okay. This is about you. This is about you, Cancer. This is your journey. This is your life. You have this one life. You're making it right. You're making it right for yourself, for future generations of, for your children, for their children. You're making it right. Your ancestors, your guides, they're very happy. They're, they're proud of you. They see the progress from beginning to end. They love you too. Okay, so Cancer, this concludes the reading for this week. I hope you enjoy. I hope you resonated. If you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.